Reflective video? Oh no, I thought the final assignment would be something simple. But no, I have to reflect my entire university life on camera. Alright, let's do it. Okay, here, here. This is my bed, so yeah, let's start my career passport reflection video. I will reflect on my university journey, my experience in this course, enhancing your business mind, and some of my future career plans. Besides that, this is also a story about my change. I'm an international business student. My name is Qin Tianshu. You can call me Stefan as well. When I first chose international business, I wish I could say it was because I had a deep passion for global trade. But the honest answer is I thought it might be easier. At that time, I didn't have a clear career direction. I was mostly focused on finishing assignments, passing the exams, and when I first arrived in Singapore, communication was one of my biggest challenges. Everything was in English, and even simple conversations made me nervous. I was afraid of saying something wrong, so sometimes I didn't even want to come to class. Looking back now, it sounds dramatic, but at that time, it felt very real. However, the university slowly pushed me to become more comfortable with people, not in a magical movie way. I didn't suddenly become confident overnight. It was more like pushed into group discussions, presentations, and teamwork again and again until I had no choice to improve. Before university, I thought teamwork simply meant dividing tasks. But later, I realized the real teamwork is about communication, trust, timing, and sometimes accepting that not everyone thinks the same way as you. This was uncomfortable at first, but it helped me to grow. In this course, I will never forget was the elevator pitch. I prepared a lot before the presentation. I thought, this time I'm ready. I knew my script, I knew my topic. I thought I was going to perform well. Then I stood up and looked at my audience and say, Hello everyone, today. Hello everyone, today. Sorry sir. Can I start? Okay. Hello. Alright. Then my brain completely shut down. I forgot everything. It was awkward. It was embarrassed. That moment taught me the preparation is important, but confidence under pressure is a difficult skill. Especially in business situations. It's not enough to know what you want to say. You also need to stay calm when things become uncomfortable. So the elevator pitch taught me a lot. Even if you make a mistake, you need to keep going. Okay, additionally, this is to employability test results. This to help me reflect on my development more clearly. When I compared my earlier and later results, I noticed that some areas improved while others didn't change as much as I expected. The results showed that I had strengths in areas such as ethical literacy, study career awareness, and teamwork related skills. This makes sense because the university has made me more aware of how to work with others and how to think about your future direction. At the same time, the two reminded me that I still need to improve my career identity and career mobility. In simple words, I have become better at studying and communication, but I still need more real-world experience and a stronger plan B. This was useful because it showed me that employability is not just about having a degree, it's about knowing yourself, building your skills, and preparing for uncertainty. Okay, this is my Odyssey plans. Firstly, my most realistic path is to continue postgraduate study at the University of Hong Kong. I have already received an offer here, which is something I'm proud of. In the next 5 years, I hope to use the opportunities to build a career in international business, marketing, or business development. But the Odyssey plan also reminded me that life does not have to follow only one route. So, my second possible life is building a digital personal brand. I have always been interested in expression, storytelling, and content creation. So this path would allow me to combine business knowledge with creativity. My third possible life is more flexible, like living across cultures, traveling, exploring remote work, and building a lifestyle with more freedom. To be clear, I'm not saying I will become a global businessman, a content creator, and a travel blogger all at the same time. Although, if that happens, please remember this video. And this is some messages to my future self 5 years. I hope you will remember where you studied. Remember the student who was afraid to speak English in class. Remember the awkward presentations, the group discussions, and the moment your brain froze. But also remember that you kept going. If things do not go exactly according to plan, do not panic. You have already learned that career paths are not always straight. Keep learning, keep communicating. Also, please do not become the kind of person who only talks about being busy. Work hard, but also live properly. Overall, my university journey has not been perfect, but it has been meaningful. I'm still not someone who has everything figured out, but compared with the student who first arrived in Singapore, afraid to speak, I think I have changed. Maybe the real career passport is not only a perfect career plan. Maybe it's the ability to keep moving, keep adapting, and keep becoming a better version of myself. That's all. Thank you for watching, and good night.